Hi, everybody. This is your girl Tasha, and I just finished watching Maddy's Supreme Queen's Court that she had at the bar or the club, and it was great. I can't. I enjoyed it. Tim Bay was hilarious. Tiffany Pollard, New York, my home girl. I'm from New York too. And Maddy, they did not disappoint. They did the docket. It was funny. What was the docket about? Well, it was about, putting somebody in a woman puts her mother in a group home and different things, but the docket was great. And then the part where they had singers. A girl was singing, a woman rather was singing, and then Maddy had some guys singing. And then when they had Who Should Be Thrown Out, they had different people singing the song, and these people could sing. And Maddy, the club was full. It was organized. She had security. She had VIP, so people who paid for the tickets, VIP, they could only do the meet and greet. And if you wanted to decide to do the meet and greet, you could buy tickets. That show was so organized at that club. Maddy really did a good job. She and her manager. Nothing like Kaya. And the funny part was Maddy had a chance to throw her little light shade. They did something on Charlotte Rae from the Facts of Life. Some of you who are old enough to remember Facts of Life. Charlotte Rae, who played, the headmaster at the school, she passed away. So they had a picture of her with Gary Coleman. And Tiffany Pollard was saying it looks like Charlotte Rae and Gary Coleman look like they have a connection, like they wanted to have sex. Oh, she played Mrs. Garrett. So Maddy said, oh, well, what did Maddy say? Maddy said, we're not going to talk about Gary Coleman. Let him rest in peace. When we're talking about that other Gary Coleman. Talking about Michelle, honey. But she didn't say it. And then Maddy sung part of Kaya's song. And she was like, yes, I love that song. And she sung it. And then she was like, I have to admit, I like that old Raggedy Bitches music. Oh my God. And then Maddy had different people come up and singing because they had Who Should Go. So it was Keith Sweat, Luther Vandross, Freddie Jackson, and Teddy Pendergrass. So Teddy Pendergrass had to go. But they were trying to remember some of Teddy's music, and Maddy had somebody come up and sing Teddy Pendergrass song. So I think Teddy Pendergrass was, he was one of the singers that had to go. They were eating chicken wings. I think Maddy threw shade about chicken wings. Okay, she threw coy shade. That's what I love. Coy shade. Okay, catch it. She threw shade at Michelle and Kaya, but it was coy shade, which is the best shade to me. So I have to say it was organized. They had security and they were doing the meet and greet. And if you did the VIP tickets, like I said, those were the ones meeting and greeting. They had security. And the guy was talking about how Maddy was a good businesswoman. He was like, she paid me to, MC. My money was in my bank account before the show even started. Maddy, he was saying my money was there. So Maddy, like I said, was throwing coy shade that she's a good businesswoman, and the guy attested to that. He was the one that said it. And so he was talking and hosting, and they had a crowd. Maddy really did. She filled the club. Not like Kaya, you hear little people doing this and that, and she had a woman singing, and she could sing, honey. So it was really funny. Tim Bay, he's funny. And Tiffany Pollard, like I said, they all had something to say, and it made the show funny, not roasting and really insulting people like Kaya does. So Maddy has gotten away from that, but it was it was just funny, and I enjoyed it. And like I said, she just had a little hour of the roasting and gagging, and then that was the end of it, because people paid, so she wasn't going to show the whole thing. Which, like I said, Maddy is is a wonderful business person. So that's my review on the Supreme Court this past Monday at the club. Maddy did it. Kaya, baby, you could take some tips, girl. And Maddy threw coy shade about that too, her not being a businesswoman. So it was coy shade thrown, and I loved the way Maddy did it. So anyway, that's my report on the Queen's Court. And if you want to leave a comment, leave them. Some people leave shade, some don't. I don't care. Some don't like Maddy. They're for Kaya, whatever. I could care less. Whoever throws shade about Maddy in the comment section. So what? Get over it. Anyway, talk to you later when my tea kettle brews and I have more tea. Love you guys. Oh, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notice, and likes if you want to. So I shall be back, like I said, when I have more tea. But good night. Love you guys.